Are a great credit to our society, and the mission of this school is very close to my heart and my legacy. Some of you may or may not know that I am a fourth generation public servant in the Dravidian movement. My great-granduncle who ran our joint family was one of the founders of the Justice Party. After that, my grandfather served in many capacities, including Chief Minister of the Madras Presidency. My father served in many capacities, including Speaker of the House and the Assembly. And by the grace of God and the good deeds of my forefathers, I have now got this opportunity to be an MLA and a minister 100 years, more than 100 years after my great-grandfather started this movement. Why I say this is that the values of the movement run in us, it is in our blood. And if you go back to the values of this movement, one of the most important values in the context of social justice was the inclusion of women into every aspect of life, starting with equal access to education, employment opportunities, representation, property inheritance, in every way that women who make up half our society, or in the case of Tamil Nadu, more than half our society, should get equal access and equal opportunity. In today's world, we see that as good economics also, because in a global market where there is global competition, the single determining factor of success of any state, of any country, is the relative productivity of the average citizen. And there is no way any society can compete if half the population, which are women, are not given such equal access and a pathway to reach equal productivity. Of course, education is at the heart of that notion. Again, I remind you of the history that in 1921, in the first Justice Party government under Dayaki in Madras Presidency, the legislation was enacted to give women the right to vote in Madras Presidency before Delhi, before England, before anywhere else in India. Similarly, the compulsory elementary education bill that transformed South India and Tamil Nadu today legislated compulsory elementary education for boys and girls in 1921. In many places I have made the statement that the bulk of Tamil Nadu's success today, it is by far the best state in terms of scale, per capita GSDP or economic growth, social justice, access to medical attention, human development. If you take a broad basket of measures, Tamil Nadu is the number one state in the country today. It is so because the empowerment of women started 100 years ago. That is the single biggest reason for that. Everything else comes secondary to that. So in that philosophy, as a descendant of that philosophy, I'm always happy to go and encourage the educational and broader development of girls and women. In this case, there's something even more special still. I was talking to your trustee who came very graciously to my office to invite me. And I said, my best guess is that the Rajasthani community of Chennai, which has been so progressive and set up this school to ensure so many girls get such good education, is far more advanced than the average statistic in the state of Rajasthan, in the sense that most 100% of the girls here go to school. And that's not true probably in Rajasthan. I don't have the statistics at my fingertips. But I want to conclude by saying only two or three things. One, as our Chief Minister has indicated, even in an interview published by India Today, which named Tamil Nadu the number one state in the country, In that interview, he has said